Hey, this is Saul Roth, and I'm going to help you get jacked. I don't mean jacked off. I mean jacked, swole, buff, solid, fit. Rip your shirt off and feel good. Do a video blog like this without any clothes on. I guess pants and underwear, but without your shirt on and like what you see. Be looking in that selfie cam and be like, dude, I look fucking good. I look fucking rocked. When you wear a tight shirt, your muscles pop out of it. You go to the beach, people know you lift. Everybody knows you lift. Even in your t-shirt or your collared shirt at work, in your cubicle, at the office, it doesn't matter. People know you lift. They like your body, they want to look like you, they want to know what you do, they ask what your routine is, they ask you all those questions, and you feel fucking awesome. And there's a million channels and a million other people already telling you all that information. So why do you need another one? Well, you don't need another one, but there was a specific reason why I really felt compelled to make these videos. It's because I want attention and I'm in love with myself. I'm not Kinobody. The reason why I felt, first of all, I'm not that pretty, so I can't pull that off. Maybe if I could, I'd be more narcissistic like him. But the reason why I felt compelled to make these videos is because most of the information out there, and I watch a lot of YouTube channels. I originally started my fitness journey reading all the bodybuilding books and trying to figure this out, and I was really, really excited about it. And most of the advice is either absolute crap, bullshit, scammy, do all this and you'll get this amazing reward that you won't get. Or, and this is the big one, this is the real reason why I'm making these videos right now, and it's not talked about a lot. They'll give you their system of what they think you should do. But that's a system from a person who's devoted their life to fitness, who works in the fitness industry, who loves fitness, who fitness is their main hobby. Now, I love fitness, but fitness is not my main hobby. I wanted to look jacked because it's fucking awesome and helps you in your social life and it's cool, right? I just wanted it. And I'm working on movies and it helps me be like an actor that looks good and I can play the leading role and I feel good with my clothes off, shirt off. I always say clothes off. That sounds really like, what am I shooting? A fucking porn? Anyways, I want to feel good, look good, all that good stuff, but this isn't what I want to spend all my time doing. I want to focus, have fun, enjoy it, and then be able to work on the other career goals and goals I have in my life. The problem is most of those fitness gurus and the people on the internet and the experts, they're giving you this specific, organized, ridiculously set up system for them, but it includes a bunch of stuff that you don't have to do. And it's missing a bunch of information of how to hack fitness into your life so that it's easy to actually maintain it forever. And I mean maintain it without being a trainer, maintain it without thinking about fitness all the time, maintain it without watching these YouTube videos. To just build it into what you are, so your sense of self and your personality and what you like to do, and to hack it in to your routine forever, for the rest of your life. So who am I? Why should you listen to me? Well, I actually have bad fitness genetics. It doesn't show because I've really, in my opinion, built myself up nice. I look good, I feel good. But I actually don't have great genetics for being ripped or buff or swole or anything. I was a twig. You're probably a twig or you're fat. People are usually fat, twig, or somewhere in between, but the in-between people are usually less excited about really pursuing fitness to improve their life because they're kind of lazier. Just as my general observation. But you're either fat, skinny, or in between. Wow, what a concept, right? Everyone's fat, skinny, or in between. But yes, a lot of the fitness gurus, too, that you're watching on YouTube that are all excited, always looked fucking awesome. In high school, they looked fucking awesome. So their advice is pretty skewed. And then they got into it. And of course they love it. And of course they get excited about charting all the things and doing all that stuff because they've gotten a lot of social benefit in fucking high school for it. Where if you start on the other end of the thing, you've got a lot of work to do before you get anything. Now, before I get into it, I am going to get into it, probably the real details of what I'm talking about in another post. But I also want to talk about the journey versus the result. No one gives a fuck about your fitness journey if they don't like what you look like in the result. So if you don't look like you lift, if you don't look fucking awesome, if you can't take your shirt off and people love that, they don't give a fuck that you're going to the gym every week. They don't give a fuck that you're pretty good at running. They don't give a fuck that you're kind of strong. No one cares about the journey, and they only care about the result. And that's just human nature. The eye sees someone with nice pecs, nice fucking abs, sees someone with biceps, to see someone with traps. They think, whoa, that guy works out. Whoa, that guy looks good. Whoa, that guy looks like whatever. like anyone that's fit, right? Your eyes are drawn to the muscles, they're drawn to the look and the shape of a person. And then they immediately start, whoa, I wonder what he does. Oh, I wonder how old he is, whatever it is that goes through your mind. But people are drawn to the result only. So if you just look okay, even if you're kind of strong, no one gives a fuck about your fitness journey. And that's just the way it is. And into more detail, a lot of these blog posts are on really, really getting into detail of like how much you lift compared to everyone else, what your bench press numbers are, what your low bar versus your high bar squat numbers should be, what your equipped versus unequipped deadlift, you know, what your pseudo versus traditional. And we're going to get into those exercises. Don't worry. I do watch a lot of fitness. I did really get into it. And I work out with the heavy compound lifts and stuff too, but no one cares what you lift either. That's the big one you have to get into your head. You care because you need these goals. You need something finite to set your mind on, but nobody really cares. They care way more about what you look like than what you can lift. And then as far as what you can lift, nobody really understands those numbers anyways. Like if you talk about a low bar squat, right? And you're talking about with a belt, or you're talking about deadlifts with a strap and a belt on in a pseudo form. Most people don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you know? They don't care. They only care, are you strong? Or are you weak? Or are you fucking strong? Like what category of fitness you fit into. That's what they care about. What you look like, what general category of fitness you fit into, and if you're a good person, but that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. So I wanted to talk about and show you kind of the hacks and what I learned from spending all this wasted time in fitness to try to figure out what I needed to do to get the body I wanted, to feel good, and then to keep it for the rest of my life. And I figured out all those things. And as far as performance goes, I did get advanced strength levels in many of my lifts, even elite in some things. For some calisthenics and bodyweight exercises, I'm either at the world record or not like ready to go to Guinness Book World Records and sign up and beat a bunch of them, but like very, very close. Like I'm competitive in like a high level, just doing all these stupid hacks and working out in my home gym. And before this, I worked out in the big box gym. And I don't spend hours and hours and hours and hours and have an unhealthy obsession with it. So, works with performance, works with looks, makes you feel good, and cuts out all the bullshit, a bunch of things you don't have to do. I'm going to give one really, really quick example of what you don't have to do that every, 50% of the YouTube channels, maybe 80% that are into fitness will tell you. Like you don't have to count calories or macros. Oh my God! You can have abs and a pretty low body fat and look good and never count calories. Yes, it's true. Now, there's some things you have to do that are really important. There are pieces of that you have to do. You need to figure out a general idea of how much you need to eat. And you need to make relatively, not completely, relatively healthy decisions about what you eat. And that's it. But we'll go into that in a big, big detail. Also, a lot of these YouTube channels and fitness gurus, and why I need to talk to you about what I do, is they just hate certain things for no good reason. They just don't like it. They just think, oh, it'd be better off if you did this. For example, always hated. Everywhere you go, like fucking half these blog entries hate Smith machine squats. They're actually great. I do them. I do all kinds of squats. I do high bar and low bar. I do like nothing, just pure, like no belt, no anything, just pure powerlifting squats. Right here. I have a power rack behind me, but I also still use Smith machine squats, especially if I'm tired or injured. It's a nice, safe way to do some weightlifting. But some people don't even ever need to do a powerlifting squat. It doesn't actually matter. Like I said, a lot of these people, they care about these minutiae details and the specific types of exercises as opposed to, oh, you need to work your quads. You need to work your glutes. You need to work your quads good enough that they look good, that you fill out your pants, that you don't look like you have chicken legs. That's what's important. You need to work your glutes. You should get some glute activation so it doesn't look like you have no ass and you're walking around with a big upper body and no ass. That's what's important. And what gives you that is not arguing over, oh, I hate this exercise, or oh, this is for pussies, or this is for weaklings. It's about, okay, I like this exercise. I can do it. I can force myself to do it. I can work that into my routine nice. I have that machine in my gym, whatever that is for you. And then working your ass off, fucking learning all those techniques and hacks to really bring it when you need to and build that into your routine, and that'll get you the results you want. And like I said, no one gives a fuck about your journey. They only care about the results. So a lot of this stuff's really focused on the journey when it should be more focused on getting the results, looking like you lift, looking like what you want to look like, and then spend the rest of your time doing the fun stuff. This is Saul Roth. Let's get more into fitness as we go along. But there's my introduction to this new series. And why did I do it shirtless? I did it shirtless because I did some fitness entries before in not as good lighting, not as good sound. I had just a normal shirt on, and people don't care, you know. They care a lot about the results. So I figured I would show you some of the result. And I'm not even done. This isn't... So I'm happy with the way I look. Kept it in fitness. But like I said, I could be crazier than this. I still have a lot of fat to lose. I have abs. But like this should be gone. This should be gone. This should be gone. Because it's always a work in progress, right? But it doesn't really matter because those are also minutia that I care about. But in general, regular population, you bust off your shirt, you have abs that show, you have good everything else, right? They love it, you know? That's all you need. This is Saul Roth. Like this video and subscribe, and let's talk about fitness. We'll talk about cross-training, but we're going to talk a lot about hacks to work it into your life, and I'll give you my system. And should you use it? I don't fucking know. I'm just going to give it to you because nobody else talks about it, and you can try it, because that's the great deal. You can listen to a bunch of people, you can try some stuff, and maybe you can learn from all the mistakes I made. As I said before in the beginning of this video, I have bad genetics for muscle building. I shouldn't say bad. There's people that can't fucking even get buff. But I don't have like amazing genetics, like a lot of these gurus that are espousing a bunch of bullshit. I worked really hard, and I did a bunch of shit wrong, and I figured out a bunch of shit, and now after a long period of time, I finally figured it out and worked it in my life, and then got the body I wanted. So if you want that, if you're interested in just hearing me bullshit, because I like to hear myself talk, like this video and subscribe. Do it, like seriously, like the video and subscribe. I'll do I guess a lot of guys flex at the end. They do the bicep flex. I'll do the most muscular. I could get a little bigger on that. That's the other thing about fitness is once you start, you start picking yourself apart all the time. But I am happy. And let's build the body we want. And then we can keep making little changes if you want. But have fun, enjoy it. Like the video and subscribe. If you're still here, I want to see that like button.